There are many variations of the blackout cake, and it's all about indulging in the rich decadence of chocolate. Picture a chocolate cake layered with a velvety chocolate filling and adorned with a dusting of chocolate crumbs on top. Yes, it's an unabashed celebration of all things chocolate. So let's dive right in, shall we? I'll begin by crafting the base of the cake. The ingredients for this step include 1 egg white, 1 tablespoon of yogurt, quarter cup of protein powder, quarter cup of sweetener, 1 teaspoon of cocoa, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. These components are well combined in a bowl, and I ensure a thorough mix to achieve a smooth and uniform batter. Once the batter is ready, I divide it equally into 2 4-inch trays that have been prepared with a light coating of oil. Then I place the trays in the preheated oven at 350 Fahrenheit and bake them for about 15 minutes. After the baking process, I remove the cake bases from the oven and allow them to cool down to room temperature. While the bases are cooling, I shift my attention to the creamy chocolate filling. To a clean mixing bowl, I add a quarter cup of cottage cheese, followed by a quarter cup of sweetener and a teaspoon of cocoa. Oh, and also 1 teaspoon of almond milk, of course. I whisk these ingredients together until fully incorporated. If your cottage cheese has a crumbly texture like mine that doesn't appeal to you, you can choose to blend the mixture to a smoother consistency. Alternatively, you could simply use yogurt as a substitute for the cottage cheese and move on, basically. Now it's time to assemble the cake. I spread half of the creamy mixture on the first base, place the second base on top, and then layer the remaining cream on top. And voila! You've just created a healthier version of the traditional blackout cake. It's a dessert that strikes a balance between indulgence and health consciousness. Definitely a recipe to add to my baking repertoire. I really hope you give this recipe a try, and if you do, please let me know how you like it. Happy baking!